Next thing we're looking at is, so in Arizona, a hyperbaric chamber. I somewhat know what that is, but at the same time I don't. Hyperbaric chamber, somewhat. But we'll hear about a flash fire kills a physical therapist. So let's jump right over into that and see what that is talking about.
There are new concerns tonight over the safety of some hyperbaric chambers after a physical therapist in Lake Havasu, Arizona, Walter Foxcroft, died this week inside one of his wellness clinic's own chambers, according to the Lake Havasu Fire Department. The devices are sealed enclosures where the pressure can increase 2 to 3 times the normal atmospheric pressure.
Okay, yep. I remember. So a hyperbaric chamber, if you're not aware of it, they might talk about it. But a lot of divers use it. A lot of divers use this when they're come up too fast or they need to be inside a hyperbaric chamber so they don't get like the diver's disease where too much nitrogen builds up and they rise up from the deep because it's all that pressure underwater. So this is what a lot of times they use.
And users can breathe 100% oxygen. The local fire department saying the first arriving crews identified smoke throughout the building and an intact hyperbaric chamber that appeared to have had a flash fire in the chamber with one patient inside. The 43-year-old, a father and husband, was the owner of Havasu Health and Hyperbarics, according to the company's website. The flash fire and circumstances are under investigation. A graduate of the University of Arizona and a Wildcats mascot, Foxcroft's being remembered tonight by Arizona's cheerleading team, which posted on Instagram. Wally was an unforgettable presence on the sidelines, an energetic, charismatic performer known for his signature moonwalk.
Missed that a little.
Flash fire and circumstances are under investigation. A graduate of the University of Arizona and a Wildcats mascot, Foxcroft's being remembered tonight by Arizona's cheerleading team, which posted on Instagram. Wally was an unforgettable presence on the sidelines, an energetic, charismatic performer known for his signature moonwalk and passion for bringing joy to
man hitting a moonwalk out there. Oh Jesus!
Arizona fans. His death marks the second time this year someone has died from a fire in a hyperbaric chamber. The other, a 5-year-old boy from Michigan, killed in January.
So this is the second time it's happened? Someone has died from a flash fire in a hyperbaric chamber? Nah, something's wrong. They should have, I don't know what's happening, but then you got to figure it out. A 5-year-old? Can't imagine.
Undergoing treatment for ADHD and sleep apnea. Neither are currently on the approved FDA list of treatable conditions using hyperbaric chambers. John Peters is the executive director of the Undersea and Hyperbaric Medical Society, which promotes responsible and safe use of hyperbaric medicine.
How tightly regulated is the industry?
It is not tightly, it's not regulated hardly at all. So the regulations really stem around equipment and the envelope that the equipment lives in.
NBC News has reached out to Arizona state health officials who have not yet responded for comment. Hyperbaric chambers have seen a rapid growth in popularity in recent years, famously used by Michael Jackson years ago, now embraced by the likes of LeBron James.
For athletes, it's kind of a no-brainer if you can kind of have the time and the investment to use it.
Michael Phelps in his record-breaking 2012 Olympics.
Michael sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber to increase his lung capacity.
And Justin Bieber.
I strongly believe in it.
The FDA has cleared hyperbaric oxygen therapy for certain conditions, but Peter says it's a relatively limited scope, like those recovering from radiation therapy or vascular disease.
When you hear Justin Bieber promoting this kind of treatment or athletes, why is that?
So, young, healthy individuals, there's really a lack of evidence as to what effect it will have on a normally functioning individual.
What's left now? A family in grief and countless questions after tragedy struck this town in western Arizona and what regulation might come from it.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news.
Now that is crazy. A 5-year-old was. Back that up just time so we can.
The University of Arizona and a Wildcats mascot, Foxcroft's being remembered tonight by Arizona's cheerleading team, which posted on Instagram. Wally was performer known for his signature moonwalk and passion for bringing joy to Arizona fans. His death marks the second time this year someone has died from a fire in a hyperbaric chamber. The other, a 5-year-old boy from Michigan, killed in January.
Now, with all these stories, we always got to make sure we keep the family members of anybody who's passed away and the community who is grieving in our prayers. It's crazy. Two people have died so far in Arizona from hyperbaric chamber. I would have never thought that. Now this just makes there's things that we have to look in. There's things that we have to see and review that I would never think of in my wildest dreams. Well, maybe in my dreams I would think of, but not that it would be reality. Everything down to someone throwing Molotov cocktails in someone's house, to 13-year-old girls, little girls getting arrested, to 5-year-olds dying in hyperbaric chambers. There's a lot of things that I would never think would happen. But we got to, these are some of the things we need to review. And I believe that we should just be reviewing and looking at everything that's happening all over the world. Not just close to where we stay at, but all over the United States, and even all over the world. There's a bunch of things that the more we understand, the more knowledge we have, and the more best way we can move and guide future generations. Just because, like everybody's talking about, it seems like nowadays that future generations need a lot of guidance. All right, everybody, remember this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and